This is Mwangaza Prime News with Daisy Paul.
A very good evening to you on this 10th day of January. I trust you're doing fine. My name is Daisy Paul and our sign language interpreter is Naomi Matthew, and we welcome you to this bulletin tonight. Now, the government will spend 15 billion shillings to import and subsidize fertilizer for the year 2026, a move aimed at promoting farming and increasing food production. The move will see the county import 12.5 million 50 kg bags of fertilizer in 2026 compared to 10 million bags of last year's 2025. And speaking during the flagging off of the first batch of fertilizers containing 3 million bags of 50 kilograms of fertilizer at ETG warehouse Bonje in Mombasa County, Principal Secretary State Department of Agriculture Dr. Paul Rono assured farmers of timely distribution of the fertilizer to all farmers.
Tangu hii serikali ianze tumetumia karibu 40 billion kusaidia wakulima ya kusambaza, kununua mbolea, kusubsidize mbolea na kusambaza. So wakati huu tunaona tena hiyo itaenda juu kwa sababu tayari tumesambaza mbolea karibu milioni 25 tangu tuanze, na itaenda karibu milioni 50 tukienda mbele kwa sababu wakulima wengi wamejiandikisha. So tunaona hiyo mpango ya bajeti itaenda juu, na tayari serikali wamepanga hii mwaka alone tunapanga karibu bilioni 15 ya kutumia kwa kununua na kusubsidize mbolea. Tumejipanga kwa wizara wa kilimo kuhakikisha kwamba wakulima wamepata mbolea wakati inavyotakikana. So hii mbolea yenye tumeanza kusambaza itafika karibu milioni 12.5 kwa sababu mwaka iliyopita tulisambaza mbolea milioni 10 kwa wakulima wa Kenya. Kuna wakulima wa kahawa, wakulima wa mahindi, wakulima wa majani chai na wale wakulima wengine. Lakini vile tumeanza na milioni 3 saa hii hapa Mombasa kusambazwa, tutaenda mpaka milioni 12.5 mwaka huu. Tuko hapa na KEBS na wamechunguza hii mbolea kuhakikisha kwamba the quality ni ile mzuri. Tumetoa wale wakora walikuwa wanatusumbua mwaka ile uchao ya zamani, lakini wakati huu tumekuja na kama serikali na nguvu kuhakikisha kwamba mbolea yenye wakulima wanapata ni mbolea mzuri.
Cabinet Secretary for Water, Sanitation and Irrigation Eric Mugaa has dismissed a contractor who was building the Meru sewage treatment plant in Rwanyange area for negligence. Mugaa said the contractor construction in 2019 at a cost of approximately 1 billion is only 75% complete, despite being given a warning to complete the construction before December last year. The government is currently evaluating the remaining work and finding another contractor to complete the construction of the plant.
Tuko na viongozi ambao kwa mitandao kila siku wanachokoza Meru sewerage. Tumeahidiwa. Imepanda ikashuka. Ule mradi niliupata ulianza mwaka wa 2021. Mimi nimekuja niko katika hii kazi mwaka moja. Nimesukuma, nimepanda, contractor asongi. Na nikatoka hapa nikakutana na viongozi wa Meru na nikaenda kumuona rais kupitia Profesa Abraham Kithure Kindiki. Nikamwambia mji wetu kuu wa Meru sewerage imetusumbua. Contractor anafanya kazi pole pole. Ameishi 75, 76, 77% mwaka mzima. Tafadhali rais, ninaomba unikubali ule muradi ni ukatishe na nitafuta contractor mwingine ambaye ako na uwezo na ako na speed ya kufanya ile kazi na imalize. Tunapozungumza Disemba ambayo imepita, yule contractor nimemterminate kazi. Nimefanya nini? Nimemuachisha kazi. Nikamuachia line moja ambayo anafaa akamilishe by February. Hiyo kazi nyingine yote niko katika repackaging, niishikanishe vizuri, tutafute contractor mzuri amalize kazi yetu ya Meru wapi? Sewerage.
Just a day after High Court Judge in Nakuru, Justice Samuel Mohochi issued conservatory orders that had sweeping orders to bar private lawyers from offering services to public entities, a section of Nakuru lawyers have come out guns blazing and vowed to challenge the orders in court. Speaking in his office, Bernard Kipkoech Ngetich, an advocate and former LSK member, said that the orders have huge ramifications on the access to justice by the people of the Republic of Kenya if they are not challenged. Ngetich said that despite having a judgment from another high court in Nairobi on how legal services can be procured through an advisory of the Attorney General, Justice Mohochi is issued the orders without listening to the practitioners of the law.
The government institutions do not have capacities. You can look, for example, at the Office of the Data Commissioner. The Office of the Data Commissioner has a lot of mandate on enforcement of the data protection law, but it has less than 10 lawyers. There are cases across on violation of the data protection law. How would it be able to act when there are few lawyers? What Justice Samuel Mohochi has done without hearing people is to stop now procurement of these services where there was an ongoing process. Where the process has started, he has stopped it at the hilt of the process, and where services were procured, services were rendered, and an agreement on fees was rendered. Justice Mohochi says that payment cannot be effected, and that I think that is why the Law Society of Kenya is going to go to court. I had a conversation with the Vice President so as to challenge these orders. Personally also, together with our law firm and other law firms, we are preparing applications to go to court immediately so that we stop those orders, move to set them aside, and have the petition set aside, because the issue of procurement under the Public Procurement and Disposal Act of 2020 is a function of the Public Procurement Administrative Review Board and not the High Court.
Western Gishu police have issued a stern warning about a new trend targeting and suspecting members of the public. The latest tactic involves criminals asking to borrow funds under the pretense of making a call only to disappear with the device. Residents have been cautioned to remain vigilant and avoid handing over their funds to strangers. Eldoret Police Commander Benjamin Mwathi also warned against pickpocketing, assuring the public that offenders will be dealt with firmly. His statement followed the arrest of 3 suspects implicated in the killing of a pharmacist at Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital. Among those arrested was a former convict previously sentenced to 15 years for multiple robbery and house-breaking, but released after serving 7 years.
Now, Eldoret town, the CBD, hatuna reports za wizi ya simu. Ile tuko nazo ni mtu alikuwa anatembea, simu ikatolewa kwa mfuko, anashtukia ana hiyo simu, sile inachukuliwa robbery, ile ya kunyang'anywa. Ile ingine ni mtu anaambiwa nipatie simu yako nipige, alafu mtu anaenda akipiga tu akisema hakuna network, anadanganya mwananchi ya kwamba niko na mgonjwa hospitali, nisaidie simu yako nipige niitishe, alafu anaenda tu akijifanya hakuna network, then anaama na hiyo simu. Those incidents kidogo ndio tunadeal nazo, and the Starbo sub county wanaimanage. Maybe kwa slums zile zetu Pia tuta deploy adequately, actually we have deployed adequately kuhakikisha there is no mugging. Tumedeal na iko mahali ilikuwa inaitwa Patricia, mahali simu zilikuwa sikibiwa zinaletwa na tumedismantle hiyo cartel. So our team is still very active on the ground kuhakikisha kwamba kama iko mahali ingine ambao simu zinapelekwa watafuatilia na watakamatwa. But again at the same time tuna appeal kwa members of public. Kama iko mahali wanajua pengine simu zinapelekwa, wezi wanaiba simu kwa sababu hii watu wako kwa community. Kama iko duka inapelekwa iko kwa community. Kama iko mahali simu zinaflashwa iko kwa community yako na majirani. Tuwe majirani ya kuhakikisha iko sheria na iko amani. Ni sisi sote tu as a team ya Uasin Gishu, everybody included, tutahakikisha kwamba Uasin Gishu is safe. Ni jukumu ya sisi sote, so let us take up the challenge, tuhakikishe where we are is safe, is us.
Farmers have been urged to cut down eucalyptus trees and replace them with indigenous species as environmental experts warn that fast-growing trees are worsening water scarcity amid the ongoing climate change menace. Environmentalists led by Dr. Flora Namo, the Dean of the School of Natural Resources at Karatina University, say eucalyptus trees are major contributors to the drying up of rivers, wetlands, and underground water sources, especially around critical catchment areas such as the Mount Kenya forest.
Specifically here, as you can see, this is a wetland which has water declining, and one of the reasons the water is declining, apart from climate change, is because we have a lot of blue gums or eucalyptus trees. Now these trees are like pumps. They actually pump water from the underground, from this wetland, and if I may use the word literally, they drink it, and that's why they grow so fast, as you see. Within a very short time, they are fast growing. But the consequences of that is that they are draining water from our wetlands, from our rivers, and that's why you see like now, our adjacent river, River Ragati, the water volume has gone very down. So we are here with community leaders. We have community members like this Muzee to show them you can remove eucalyptus and plant indigenous trees which has benefit to you. We have brought African olive, we have brought Meru oak to plant with this community as alternatives to eucalyptus. We are going to farmers and talking to them because sometimes they may not understand. So we are going to different groups. Like here in this, we have a group of farmers and this wetland, Riene, Gashero, and we are talking to them and planting trees with them and even translating. We have students who come from this local community who are able to translate this information even into the local language, and so that the farmer now understand they are not being forced to cut the trees, they are just being told to plant alternative, which is indigenous trees, which don't destroy the environment and also does not destroy their land, their soil health.
We came here to create awareness regarding the planting of indigenous trees over some of the water draining trees such as the eucalyptus and the blue gum. So today we came here, we brought some of them such as Meru oak. Also we have started planting them over here, and the main reason that we came here is that we want to promote environmental awareness on some of the trees that may be adopted by the community over the latest. As you all know, we have been trying to reach the 15 billion target trees, and today I'm sure we have gone a step forward.
With that report, we're now taking a short commercial breather, but don't go far, we're coming back.
Unatazama Mwangaza TV, tumaini lako.
In Nairobi, choosing the right college can feel overwhelming. But at Jewel Technical College, your path is clear. Our January 2026 intake is open in the most marketable professions of today. Build your career with modern equipment, real industry exposure, train for success in today's most marketable field, from hospitality and cosmetology to journalism and film, engineering, health sciences, ICT and AI, barrister, foreign languages and more.
Willkommen im Deutschkurs.
The earlier you secure your place, the faster you secure your future. The time to enroll is now. We are located in Roysambu, Jewel Complex 6th floor, next to TRM. To secure your admission, WhatsApp or call 0701 300 071. Let Jewel Technical College shape the professional you are meant to become.
I live in London, UK. So I feel like Nairobi in many ways is my spiritual home. I really like the vibe. I like working here.
He's deep into the tech space, me not so much. We've built a relationship up to now, and now we are business partners and looking forward to change the smallholder sector. So generally that's how we started out, curiosity and a son trying to help his mother out.
Wow, and that is so good. So that is how you started out with your founder.
There is a huge opportunity here. So I didn't just see the opportunity of helping a farmer. We know how many of smallholder farmers there are.
So where do I see us going? One, food will be food secure, but also will increase the fortunes of smallholder farmers. Right? Offer them a bigger market.
It doesn't matter how big your farm is. You will have the same access to data. You will know what the market price is for your produce.
Usipitwe na vipindi uvipendavyo katika runinga ya Mwangaza. Unaweza kutufuata na kuzungumza nasi kupitia mitandao yetu ya kijamii kama vile Facebook, like and share. Ukurasa wetu wa runinga ya Mwangaza tufuate kupitia Instagram @Mwangaza TV Kenya, Twitter @Mwangaza TV, mtandao wa TikTok @Mwangaza TV, YouTube kupitia Mwangaza TV Kenya. Mwangaza TV, tumaini lako.
Mungu wetu, yes, tukumbuke siku ya leo. Tukumbuke.
Kila siku ya Jumapili kuanzia saa 3 asubuhi usikose kutazama ibada ya Jumapili live kutoka kanisa la Jesus Wina Ministry Nairobi.
Biblia inasema Jehova akampatia jibu jema. Jibu jema. Kanya tumaini.
Ya Mungu ni original. Ndio maana unaonanga hata Mungu akikubariki na pesa, wewe utalala usingizi mpaka asubuhi. Kuna mwingine akitoa kule ametoa, analalanga usiku akihangaika.
Mwambie kuwa sikushika paka ukate. Umeenda umefitina mtu kazini, amefutu kazi, umeua. Unasikia wameona ndugu yao wifu imeingia. Kusikia wifu wamepanga waue ndugu yao. Mwingine yako na uchungu umemwekelea, analilia Mungu, anauliza Mungu, nimefanyia huyu mtu nini? Unatakiwa uombe msamaha. Mungu akusamehe kwa sababu kuna roho zinalia matone ya damu.
Mimi sitaki kujua ni nini ambayo imekupinga. Liwe liwalo atalitimiza. Hezekia akamwambia Bwana, waliokufa hawezi shukuru Bwana, lakini mimi niliye uhai nitamshukuru Jehova, nitamshukuru Bwana.
Jesus Wina Ministry, a ministry for all nations.
Kulia, kushoto, kulia, kushoto, chini, 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 chini.
Unatazama Mwangaza TV, tumaini lako.
Welcome back. Grade 10 admissions officially kicked off in a number of schools in Kisumu County, with Kisumu girls reporting over 200 students standing up on day one of the exercise. Kisumu girls principal Doreen Boop said that the exercise has been successful with only an incident where one student reported an admission letter from the school but was entirely not in the school's system, which she affirmed was being adequately addressed by the Ministry of Education officials.
We have registered over 250 by the gate. They already have the tickets. And we have admitted over 100 who are done with the admission. They're just waiting to be taken to their dormitories at the end of the day. From the admission process, there is no hitch. We've only come across one where a student downloaded a letter for Kisumu girls, but we could not find her name in the system. Instead, it appeared in another school, but I've already informed our directors. They are working on it.
Just not an uproar, but a system failure, which we've talked about for such a long time, is a reality sinking and the truth being unveiled. The idea of ranking, sorting, exclusion is now pretending to give way to inclusion, talent, competence, and inclusion. That is exactly what is going on in the Kenyan education system. If you have a decorated failure which is disguised as success, this must come to you ultimately. The truth is with us today in the Kenyan education system, that our academic systems were designed to eliminate. So now, the few are celebrating, the masses are silenced.
Kenya has expressed high hopes in achieving its 5.5 international tourism target by 2027-2028 and the 1 trillion foreign earnings as more cruise ships continue to dock at the port of Mombasa. Tourism and Wildlife, as Cabinet Secretary Rebecca Miano said, the significant growth is driven by strategic infrastructure investments and policy reforms that position the country as an attractive destination for major cruise lines, with hopes surpassing the 2.4 billion international arrivals and 452 billion shillings foreign earnings for the year 2024.
The County of Mombasa has really positioned our country as a very attractive cruise destination, and that's why we decided to come here. It is a very good start for the year 2026. Just last week, another ship docked here and we received a lot of visitors. And now today, we also understand tomorrow and even in the months to come, because we know that cruise tourism is also about huge numbers. Just one vessel is able to deliver 600, 900, some more than 1,000. And this is very critical for Kenya, especially based on the targets that we have set of increasing our tourism numbers from what we had in 2024, 2.4 million international arrivals, to the new target of 5.5 million by the year 2027-2028, and also to increase our earnings from about 452 billion to a whopping trillion. So you see, this kind of achievements will enable us to achieve our targets. From a tourism point of view, we are on an upward trajectory. We know that we require more investments, especially in hotels, with the numbers we are seeing and the targets, and we shall be prioritizing attracting investments in terms of hospitality and tourism facilities.
That brings us to the end of this bulletin. Many thanks for your time. My name is Daisy Paul and our sign language interpreter is Naomi Matthew. On behalf of the entire team, we wish you a good night.